LGBT. True. For the layman, LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. Even though we're all just gay and lesbian. Alright, so what we're going to do for you tonight is something a little different than our normal thing. We're going to do for you the gayest soap opera you've ever seen. And for that, to get us started, can we please have a suggestion of a location?
Nebraska.
Nebraska! Thank you, Nebraska! Nebraska.
This is the coldest knock on the husky itself, Brandon.
What, Paul? What was that? What'd you say?
I said, Brandon, the husky ain't gonna corn itself in Nebraska.
Listen, your father just cares about you. You're just different lately.
Look, Mom, I don't care if he cares, all right? I haven't been able to communicate him for the last 10 years. I don't know what he is saying to me. All right, I know it's heartfelt, and I know that he comes in and he's like trying to give me words of wisdom, but it just comes out as a muffled.
When he proposed to me, I didn't even know what the hell was going on. So. I will. Honey, I just thought this would never happen.
That's a great reenactment, Mom. But how do you know he was really asking you to marry him?
I'll never know. Here's the thing. We're both worried about you. You've been spending a lot of time with that new friend of yours.
So what? Stephanie is awesome, all right? She's the best hoer in the land. Her rows are straight and true. Not so straight, but pretty true.
All right. I'm a progressive Nebraska woman. What the hell are you talking about?
Fine, Mom, I'm gonna come out and say it. I am a corn-eating lesbian. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Hey. Hey, Stephanie.
Kimmy.
Just came out to see what you were planting.
I was planting my seeds of despair. I don't ask just any girl to move in with me after the first hoedown. I took a risk, Kimmy.
I know. You went through all that trouble. You painted that banner up and hung it on the cow. No one has ever done anything like that for me before, and it's so romantic. But the problem is you did it in front of the whole town.
So what, Kimmy?
Look, I'm just not ready for that, okay? I'm not ready for the town to know who I am.
No, Kimmy. You're not ready for you to know who you are. My bestie never lies. She told me. First night I met you, I went to milk her. I was gently squeezing her teats and talking to her. Bessie, I met someone special. Oh, I'm serious, Bessie. I'm not jumping the gun.
I don't think she's supposed to have 8.
My arm. She said that to you?
Yes. She did, Mama. She said she likes me just the way I am.
But you're my corn silk daughter. You're my pride and joy.
You know what? She accepts my potato face. She accepts me the way I am. Just like she accepts the animals the way they are. Mama, I'm leaving. I'm moving in.
You can't. You're supposed to marry the neighbor boy.
That's not happening, Mama. The U-Haul's going to be here in 3 hours. Gotta finish packing up my stuff.
What about harvest time? What about your daddy? You're going to break his heart.
How will we know that? How will we know that?
Daddy's all broken. You broke Daddy off. And Daddy all crying too.
But yeah, Dad, we might have pot pies tonight. Right now, Daddy, don't forget to have dinner.
My heart is broken. It's on our explode like atomic bomb.
Daddy!
It's a
I'm going to
Hiroshima.
tell you something right now, and it might break your heart. Okay?
My heart is already.
She's paying for her own U-Haul.
Go down my heart.
I'm going to help her move her
No
stuff.
one in my heart. What a fucking ball.
So you've come banging on my door.
Well, I wouldn't call it necessarily knocking and begging. I'm here. You invited me. Got my bags. The rest of my stuff is in the U-Haul. My leaves and whatnot. I've never been in a lesbian abode. It's kind of like a normal abode.
I don't mean to butt in. You forgot your weed whacker. Oh, you must be Kimmy's mom. Yes, and you must be Stephanie. I don't need to barge in.
Mama, I told you not to come over until you were invited.
I know where I'm not wanted.
Mama, if you ruin this for me,
I'm not gonna make a scene. I promised you.
The cow is dead.
I think he's saying that your cow is dead.
Kill him dead. You got killed on a semi-truck.
I got killed by a semi-truck.
Yeah.
No, he's saying 2 donuts for $1.
wait a second, Daddy. Wait a second, Daddy. I think she understands you. Come on.
Bessie. He has the voice like an angel. Why didn't you tell me?
Might have one more breath left in
She
her.
might have one breath left in it.
You get what I said? Hold on.
I thought it just said that you could move in with us, Stephanie. That's fine.
All I know is this. Hey, gentlemen, that my heart is broken.
You mean I'm going to ignore my dying cow to tell you that your daddy's heart is broken?
Ow.
Even I understood that.
Daddy. Wait a second. You don't have to have a broken heart. Okay, because I'm still your daughter. And not only that, you now have a second daughter. I mean, not in that way, that's weird, but you like in a daughter-in-law kind of a way.
Oh, that's wonderful. Are you a dyke? Who's a dyke?
You going shopping at the
Oh, you a lady who loves Burberry.
I come in and he translates for him for the first time, and then he died on top of my cow. But I think we can make things work.
Look, I think that was a sign. I think that my dad coming in here and dying the first time he met you is a sign from God. It's a sign saying that I did make a bad choice. I should have stayed on that farm. If I stayed on that farm, I could have been watching that cow, and that cow would have not been hit, and my dad would have
It's your daddy.
Oh my God.
Since I moved to heaven, I now still have kind of a weird voice. But people can understand what I'm saying. With that being said, I wish both of my daughters would just feel air. It's kind of the feeling that counts. You have my blessing. And I didn't want to tell you this, but Jesus is too. Yep, that seems odd, I know.
Well, you know what? You're a few minutes too late because your daughter's trying to break up with me.
Yeah, Daddy.
Find you out and leave me. See if I care. Guess what? I'm cheating on you.
What?
That's right.
What?
You thought I was out in the back mixing my own special formula of Miracle Grow for the wheat crops? I was out with Rebecca.
Not Rebecca, not the chemical girl.
Yeah, Rebecca the chemical girl.
It's me, Rebecca, the chemical guy. I'm gonna douse this farm with pesticides and crap.
I don't know what it is about you. You're against everything that I stand for. You're
So butch. You know, I'm a butch guy.
you're butching under organic things.
I had apple crap.
What?
Chemicals. Aspartame. Meteorites. That's right, I just threw peroxide at you. Hope your skin doesn't burn. I hope it bleaches your blouse.
Okay, well, Rebecca, I've had worse than that thrown on me. All right? That's right. That's right. That's right. Rebecca.
I'm Rebecca the chemical girl.
I know.
Miss Kimberly, sit down. I'm sorry for this horrible news. 90% of your body has been burned. We don't normally have chemical warfare here in Nebraska. It's the first case, and our doctors aren't used to treating this. We have no idea what to do. We left you alone on a bed for 10 hours to continue to follow one symptom.
Look, doctor, I don't know if you know this or not, but shit gets real on a lesbian farm. Alright, and I might be burned, but I'm not out. Alright? Because as a lesbian, my flannel protected me. I mean, not everywhere, but in certain areas, my flannel did protect me.
So the 10% of your body that was not burned is where?
For my flannel, well, it was cut off t-shirt flannel, so it was like small. It was like right here, it's burned. But still, my point, anyway, my point. Doctor, what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't need help from the medical community, okay? What I need help from is
Hombalelia, 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 to your madness. Hombalelia, hombalelia, to your madness. This is what we call witch doctrine. Clapping with dancing, you don't get burned anymore.
It's working. Look.
Well, that wraps up the session. Burns, no, it's figured out. Hello. What are you doing in my hut?
What are you doing in my daughter's pants?
Whoa, lady.
She's lesbian.
I know that.
Now she's pregnant.
What? She with a baby?
And if she's going to pass on these chemical problems to the
No.
infant.
She's not going to die.
Yes. And I hit my head. I have amnesia.
Oh my! Listen here, lady. I was only curing your daughter from the birds.
And is that the way you cure her?
Well, Johnston Clark, it's a fucking ripoff. But I wanted your daughter to feel good. Because if your daughter feels good, lady, everybody feels.
Miss Trudeau. Very interesting that you would come visit me now, after all these years, huh?
Well, yes.
Look, I know why you're here. Yeah. Husband dies, lonely widow, coming to visit the town drunk for one last hoorah day.
You know, I suppressed those feelings for years. And I thought that somehow they would be passed on to my daughter. Does that make any sense?
I'll put it together in a minute. Look, what I'm trying to tell you is, a long time ago you made a choice, all right? You had a choice between me and someone that you couldn't even communicate with. Someone that you could have long, intimate talks and walks with, and someone that would just grunt and spittle in your face. And you made your choice, didn't you?
Listen, if I ever die, you better not fuck my wife. Because if you do, I will haunt you. I will haunt you with my soul. I'm making a lot more sense now. I'll kind of haunt you.
Yeah. I will join you at the bar later.
Y'all never know what I'm saying. I say you can sleep with my wife after I dare go in the ground, bury 9 feet under. I'm gonna haunt you with a cow.
And if you pass away one day, I will take your wife under my arm.
Take my wife. Not of a wife. Hello.
The way I understood it, he wanted us to be together.
Look, I might have made a promise to him against my own proper understanding of my own, what my self-respect.
What did he say?
He said,
Okay. Well, I think that's what that means then. Well, I see how it is. I think I've broken up with the only lesbian in town and I find another one, and then you leave me for my ex-lesbian girlfriend's mother.